type in the state. They end up right here in Appalachian. And we didn't even know where we were going to put it. And Donald Blackburn worked out a deal where we could put it in the RV park, all famous behind the RVs. But he gave us the property there, where Albany City. And we put this playground up, and we have over $300,000 in our playground. The city, they helped us with putting it together. They paid for our concrete, and we paid for the equipment. And like I said, that was over $300,000. This playground. For this playground, just like their kids can, and they can get all around this playground. It has been such a blessing to be able to do this playground. Well, the group didn't fail then. It's okay, we've done this. We thought, you know what, that our kids in this area, we need to do a little bit more. Let's purchase a van for transportation. So we got our heads together and we ordered a van. $26,500 we paid for a van. We gave it to El Hasa Temple for transportation for the kids in this area to the hospital. So I can't say enough about this group, about the accomplishments that we've done, and I just look ahead at what we've got in mind to do in the future. But you think $500,000 worth of toys to the hospital. And the reason we don't take toys now is because they moved to hospital. It was at Richmond Road, and they had a big area, a big room, about the size of this, that they stored these toys in. When they moved down beside the UK, then they didn't have a place to put toys. So that's how come the toy drive stopped at that point. But they take the money now and they buy the toys they need to. But you think about $500,000 worth of toys, $300,000 playground, $26,500 on a van, and then we got to looking, and daggone. This group, and I'm saying everybody here, we're at $876,000 that we have contributed to the hospital with all of us right here. All of us, this, we thought, we're getting close to $1 million just on money. So why don't we just set this little goal? In 20 years, we want to meet the $1 million goal. We've done a whole lot of other stuff now. We like a challenge, and this group, they work hard on the challenge. But anyway, we have this year and next year to come up with $124,000 to meet that $1 million goal. And I think it's going to be feasible after I've seen what's going to happen today, and the future is going to work good. But we're going to make a few changes on next year. I think it's going to add more to this ride. It being our 20th anniversary, and also Appalachian Arena's 20th anniversary. Next year's ride is going to start at Mine Shaft Harley-Davidson. That'll be on Saturday, July the 19th, 2025, and we will leave the Harley store at 1 p.m. We will do our route through Prestonsburg, Paintsville, Sayersville, and we're coming back here, back to Appalachian Arena. And here we plan on having one of the largest bike nights this town has ever seen. We want to shut this town down. Wish Jimmy Carter was here to listen to this. But we want to make a showing next year, and I'm going to tell you, I think it's going to be good because Larry and Josh and I are kind of working behind the scenes here a little bit. Don't tell Jimmy, but I think next year is going to be a super year with both of us having an anniversary, and man, I'm already excited about the plans for next year, about just tearing this town all to pieces and making it exciting. But anyway, that's our accomplishments, and you've heard our goals, And now I'd like for Jason to come up here, Jason Baker. He's from the hospital, and he can tell us a little bit about where our money goes.
Thank you for having me. As Jimmy was saying, I'm Jason Baker. I'm in today, and it's you all are so welcoming and so kind. Everyone always asks, oh, how was your trip in? How was your ride in? And I actually was thinking this year, didn't turn the radio on once, didn't turn a podcast on once, because I was thinking about you all and just getting to see the smiling faces that I've gotten to know over these years, and just the passion and the care and the thoughtfulness that you all approach you're giving to Shriners, and just that it's all about the kids. And Jimmy's use of the word "we" is so strong, and that's how this group is. It's very much a we. You all pull in the same direction with such passion and energy, and hat tip to Jimmy for having us all in one room. I think it makes it real, and I get to see it. I get to see the kids and the parents and the grandparents. I get to see over 400 patient encounters per week, over 800, tracking for over 800 surgeries this year at the medical center, and it looking to be our largest year ever. So the number of families, the number of children that you are changing their lives. Yes, are we healing them? Are we creating a world for them? Yes, but you are changing their lives. And one example, as I was thinking about coming down here today, Wednesday morning, walking in, cup of coffee, and I noticed there on the playground, there is a mom and a dad sitting in the playground area with just a concerned but assured look on their face. And I go in and I just happen to peek at the surgical board, and there's several cases going on. But that was a place that they went to wait while their child was getting better. And as I'm walking in thinking about these two parents, a little feller, couldn't even tell you the age, huge smile, prosthetic leg, he's running out the doors to go to the playground. So I get to see that, but it's the thoughtfulness and the heart that you all show that makes all of that happen. So from the bottom of my heart and all of us there in Lexington, thank you so much, because you don't know the lives that you're changing. As Jimmy said, it's that child that you reach. It's that family that you reach that changes their lives. And if it wasn't for your all's kindness, that family's direction may never change. But from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much. You all are such a passionate group, and this is one of the best days of the year. I get to tell good folks like you thank you every day, but days like this, these are the special ones. So thank you for having me, and thank you for all you do.
I forgot about it, but when Jason was talking about the playground that he was talking about, we sponsored that playground. So if you look at the little plaque, it says donated by Hillbilly Christmas in July. So when you go to the hospital and you're looking at the playground out there, it's got our name on it. So we're really proud of that, because we sponsored several different things in the hospital. When they built the new hospital, we could take our money and they would say, okay, would you all like to go put your money toward a x-ray machine or this or that? Sure. So they just put our name up on that stuff. So that was...
To bring it full circle, right by that plaque, the little fella I was talking about, even with his bionic leg, superhero leg, he's outpacing the nurse and his mama. He gets to the gate, can't open it because it has one of the latches on it. One of the parents stood up, came and opened it for him, and off he went.
I love that, because we did get to be a part of that thing. I forget about some of the stuff we've done. Something I did forget, and I definitely want to mention it now, and it's normally something I always do, but what you don't know now is you do not have to have a referral from a doctor or anyone to get your child to be able to see the Shriners Hospital. If you have a child, if you are the parent or guardian of a child from birth to 18, that you just have an issue, you think, my child's just not standing right, it's just not walking right, there's an issue here, I don't know what it is. You can call the hospital direct and make your own appointment. You don't have to have a referral. This is something we need to push because, as we've said, the money and all that we have done to that Shriners Hospital, it will not close because Hillbilly Christmas in July didn't make a donation. It won't do it. It's going to be there. But it's up to us here and the people listening to us to find that one child that needs help. Daggone it, there's no reason why that if you know of a child, you look at it and you say, it has an issue. Why not call the hospital? And we need to really push this hard in this community is that this is all you have to do is make that call. And we pass out these cards all the time. Every time we set up, this came up, we put our little name, logo, and of course, we're asking for a donation here. But we decided on the back of this card to put the information sheet. This is the information. We hand these out all the time. Every time we set up, this is all you need. And we went through a lot of these. This is all you need to do is make this call to the hospital and they will take care of your child. Now, if you call down and you say, I have an issue with my child, I don't have transportation, they will get a hold of the nearest Shrine Club in that area and make arrangements to pick your child up and you and take you to the hospital and return. So please, there's no reason why that we have any children out here, if they have a problem, that they have not been to that hospital. So please, let's pass this word and get this word around because the money is important, but the kids are more important. And let's find these kids. So with my spiel done with here, Allison, it's your turn, honey. I want to tell you something about this little girl. She comes up with these crazy runs, during Hillbilly days. And normally they have them on Saturday, which is great. I'm here on Saturday, out here to help. And then she pops up and says, Jimmy, we changed our mind. We're going to have it on Sunday this year because we've added something. Okay, that's fine. Okay, you need to have the outhouse at City Park at 6 o'clock. I said, a.m.? She said, please. Well, after I've pulled my whole shift, for Hillbilly days, I'm out here at 5:30 in the morning with Kevin. He happened to meet me out here, Kevin Prater. Picture this now. We're pushing this outhouse up Main Street to get it to the city park for this group. I mean,
and we were very thankful.
You think not putting it on the line? Anyway, Allison, you and your group, we appreciate you so much. So tell us what you do here.
Well, I'll tell you the first thing, when I had to make the phone call to Jimmy Kinney's and ask if he would get up at 5:30 on a Sunday morning, after a long weekend of Hillbilly days, I was a little worried, but he answered the call and he did it, so thank you. Because everybody loves that outhouse, by the way. Here, you take one. So we represent a nonprofit group called Big Sandy Roadrunners, and my name's Allison Powers.
Andy McCoy. This is David.
And we are so happy and honored to be a part of this and to be able to contribute. So just real briefly, I probably told you guys this in the past, but this run that Jimmy's talking about is the longest running race in Eastern Kentucky. And we didn't start it. It started in 2003, but we kind of took over it. I actually ran it in 2004 with my son, who's 21 now, and he was 2. He did the kids run. And great memory of that, him being so little. But we took it over in about 2014, Tandy and I were talking about. So about 10 years we've been doing it. And it's hard to believe it's been 10 years. But when we first took it over, it was a much smaller event, and we would give about $500 each year. And we were so proud of our $500. I mean, every dollar counts, right, that you give. We were very proud of our $500. And then over the years, we got $750, and we were like, yes, yeah, so at $750 we can give to the Shriners and the Hillbilly Christmas in July. And then it went to $1,000. I remember when we hit the 1,000 mark, we were like, oh, we really did it. We got 1,000. We give all our money. We keep nothing of it. And we have a whole committee that volunteers their time and their efforts for nothing except just the sheer pleasure of giving back to the community and to the kids. So this year, I have chill bumps. So I'm going to show you how much we raised this year, and I could almost cry. Yeah, and this lady right here
She is
is
one of our
a superstar fundraiser I've ever seen in my life. So the majority of this money actually came from her efforts, from all of us. We all contributed. And we do have some teammates and committee members who couldn't be here today, but we were happy at 1,000, so look how much we're donating today.
All right.
Almost 6,000. So we're really, really proud to be able to give this to the Shriners Children's Hospital. It's a lot of work and effort. We work all year long. We've already started now for next year. And we couldn't do it without Tandy and Tess and so many others, Tammy Raleigh that's not here. I can't name everybody, Tammy Robinson, Jacob Moak. We had so many people that helped this year. Our biggest committee, and the first year that we had a half marathon. So now we do a 5K, a 10K, and a half marathon. And all of the proceeds and money and sponsorship goes to this worthy cause. And thank you all for all that you do to contribute to the Shriners Children's Hospital. Oh, I guess I should look at you.
Let's do a retake. Thank you.
Okay.
Awesome.
You know, this is, I guess when we say we, this is what we do. And this was this was a good one. I had to tell this one to Alice because, you know, they had went by and asked for a donation at the bank. And they called me, Brett called me and said, "We got a check for you." I said, "Okay." So I go down, it said Hillbilly Christmas in July on it, and I picked it up, you know, because they always give us a donation each year. I just pick it up and take it home, throw it down. Well, Allison called me and said, "Jimmy," said, "did you pick up a check?" "Yeah." "Well, I think it was ours." I said, "Well, it had our name on it." So, you don't know how embarrassing it was on this check, but anyway, I've got the check. And it's made out to Hillbilly Christmas in July, but it goes to them. So, you know, I'm looking at that check, I said, "Oh God." I said, "Brett, I don't know what to do. It's in our name." I said, "We will deposit this check. We will write a check back to them to make this thing legal." So just so y'all know, it was just a mix-up. But we did get it straightened out, right? We definitely, it was, we go through some crazy stuff, and I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all know, when you're dealing with me, if it's gonna screw up, it will screw up with me. So, anyway, it all worked out, and thank you so much for your donation. Larry Thacker, Larry, Raleigh, y'all did, where's your check at? Oh, look here. Tell you a little bit about this group. They do a ride each year for the Shriners Hospital. And this year was a little bit different because everything's set up and we're getting ready to take off. And all of a sudden, ambulances are going by and crazy stuff's going on. Like, what in the world's happening here? Lo and behold, Judy up and passes out at home, and everybody's up there trying to take care of her, and we're like, "What's going on?" Well, anyway, during their ride, poor old Judy conked out on us, but we went ahead with the ride as normal. But the only thing different about this ride is that when got the finish of it over about Buckley's Creek, I have never been in a rainstorm like this one. I mean, soaked all the way down, and I know everybody else was too. But this is a part of what you do. But I never will forget pulling up to the red light at Buckley's Creek. Now picture this. On a motorcycle, you stop at Buckley's Creek, and you all know how long the lights stays. And I'm sitting there waiting for it to change. In my mind, I'm thinking, I'm going to go over to Food City and get underneath that shed. The light went through the complete cycle, and it didn't give me the right of way. And then I thought, you know, you're stupid. You can't get any wetter. Just go on home. So I just took a right and left. But anyway, these guys, it's every year. Thacker Memorial and Raleigh and Judy and Larry, they're just super people. And guys, come up and do your thing, please.
My inspiration for trying to help Hillbilly Christmas in July, and I tell this quite often, but I had a niece that would have never walked. But I had the pleasure of taking her to the Shriners Hospital 50-some years ago. And it was just amazing the care she got. and the compassion and all. And so now that young lady is a beautiful young lady. She works at Pikeville Medical, Dana Bishop, and I'm sure some of y'all might know her. And so anytime I have any extra money, I always remember that. And if I'm going to help anybody, I'm going to help those kids. And so together with my family, and Tracy, you need to come and join this group, we all try to work toward that goal and raise what we can for it. So, Raleigh, this year we had the pleasure on a ride to raise $5,850.
Lord mercy, God.
So next year, we're committed to try to help you make that $1 million goal too.
Love it, love it.
We get to keep that check, though. I love you too. Why you gotta?
You know, you don't realize these little poker runs that we do, it takes a whole lot of work. And for them to get this stuff together and feed everybody and all this other stuff, it's something. But you know, we failed to mention something a minute ago, that you start about talking about taking care of our kids. You take Pike, Floyd, Johnson, Naughton, and Letcher counties. You know, there's over 1,100 active patients going to the Lexington Shriners Hospital. Would you have thought that? Picture this, 1,100 active patients as of January, just going to these hospitals, our surrounding counties. So this is what we're working for. This and to find that next child. But it's just amazing, and we just don't realize how many kids that this hospital is taking care of. But man, it's great stuff what we're doing, and just the excitement with everybody and trying to outdo themselves next year. And again, let's find that one child. If we can just find that one child that needs help, that's the key to it. And well, I guess Adam Gearhart is not here. Well, let's get up to her. Heath, you know, I'll tell you about poor old Adam. I can say this because he's not here. You know, they set up and sell t-shirts all through Hillbilly days, and that's how they do their money for the hospital. So you can say that they're up to their elbows in t-shirts, selling t-shirts and trying to make money. But one year, I don't know if y'all remember or not, but we had what they call a pig pooping contest. And Adam Gearhart won it, so he was up to his ankles in pig poop. He won, and he donated the money back. So just a little one about Adam and all the stuff that they've done. But these guys, they have been doing this for years with the t-shirt sales and their money going to the hospital. And we made several trips to the hospital to deliver these checks, just like all of you have. And it's just such a blessing that we can come here now and be able to do this and let our community be a part of what we're doing and let them see what we're doing. So, Heath, tell us what we got.
Yeah, like what Jimmy said, is we've started like 18 years ago. We bought a 10 by 20 trailer. That's when I was hired. We pulled it in Pikeville, just set up shop to help try to raise some money and just sell service. We started out donated $3,000 that first year. You know, it just keeps growing and growing. We have a local artist out of Paintsville. She's done all of her shirts every year. All of them's different. We've had Jimmy on it 3 times. He's always wanted to be on that shirt. So we stick him on it. It's a good thing. Give a shout out to everybody. Adam, definitely, you know, he works his butt off. We all try to do our best to try to raise money. It's for the kids. This is all we do. It'd be easier just for us to go and here's the money, you know, but it's better just get out in the community and sell shirts and get some commemorative stuff for the Shriners. So we were able to raise $10,000.
All right.
So, and hopefully we can keep that going every year.
You got it. Some pictures here, old buddy. Donna, you gonna get our check ready? All right. I can't remember now how much it was. $22.38, something like that. I don't know. We got it over here if you can do the numbers on it. But, you know, again, what Adam does, he sets up here and, through Hillbilly Days, and they interview people, they put people on the radio and all kinds of stuff that really promotes Hillbilly Days and all that we're doing. It's just good stuff when we get all together. But I know Gearhart Communications, Fiber, you guys you've been you've done a whole lot to us. So we really appreciate you all, and where'd Donna go with the check? She left. She went to make a deposit. I just thinking about something a minute ago. We used to, when we go to the hospital and make our check presentation, it's a big event. We'd go down and have toys with the kids and all this stuff. And one time I made a suggestion to the people that we do it in the cafeteria at the old hospital. And I said, I'd love to have some soup, beans, and cornbread. I know Ted was there that one year. So guess what? We went in and it's like you just pick out what you want. We sat down and they brought out this big old container of soup, beans, and cornbread and sauerkraut and wieners to us. And I'm like, daggone what took place here. But the hospital, before they moved, it was more family. But right now, technology and everything, it's working a whole lot better. But Donna's having trouble with her check.
Do you want everybody's added to it or just ours?
No, just ours. Just our little donation. 60. Just make it our 60,000. 60.
Well, I just got these two checks, but you got another figure besides that.
Yeah, it'd be 60. While Donna's getting that ready, would our board members please come up here? And then we'll get this thing settled and Mike, I'll let you borrow my brace when you get through. I need your walker. While we're getting this together, this group worked their butts off. And I'm not just saying for one festival. You're looking at 365 days a year, we're doing something. People probably get tired of seeing us because if you come to the arena and they'll let us in, you're going to see us set up selling tickets on a motorcycle. If you go to a festival, look around, we're going to be there selling tickets on a motorcycle or a t-shirt or something. But we're a full 24/7, 365 group. And these people right here they're special because Hillbilly Christmas in July is probably the most original, or I don't know what I want to say here, 501c nonprofit organization. We don't own anything except a trailer that we pull our motorcycle in. Our meetings are held at the fire department at Cloy Creek, and they have been now for 17 years. So we don't pay utilities, we don't pay rent, we don't pay anything. The only thing we own is a trailer to pull the motorcycle in. There's no salaries, no one makes a dime. And when you see that trailer going down the road and this trucks are pulling it, that person's probably going to be buying the gas for it. I mean, we don't take out anything. It's nothing. But I just can't say enough about this group behind me and all of us are not here. We have 18 board members and all of them work hard. And it's like a fine wheel. If you ever see a tire on a bicycle, with all the spokes, okay? These are the spokes on this bicycle wheel. And if you lose one, it'll still work a little bit, but it'll work not good. But when you get all these spokes to turn in the right direction, which we pretty well do most of the time, we got the perfect wheel. And I'm just so pleased to have this group right here to do what they do year round. And with that being said, Donna, you want to present our check?
Get over it, Donna.
Well, this side's.
Where you going, Jamie?
Go over here.
Get over here.
This is what we got to do this year. These guys do great. Is there, I've been talking all this time. Is there any questions about what we're doing or anything that we need to pop up here? If not, I really, really appreciate everybody and everything we've done. And I look forward to next year, and I know this is going to be a blowout year. And,
So how much do we like now for next year?
pardon me?
What do we like now for next year?
I don't know. We'll have to figure it up here a little bit later.
What's our goal?
Listen, I'm lucky to be here. Anyway, next year we're going to meet here. Let's see, that'll be Friday, July the 25th for check presentation. So go ahead and put that on your phone now and get ready for next year. And thank y'all so much, and God bless you. And let's try to find that one child that needs help. Thank you so much.